Hey guys, Matt Science here, and today we're back again with an anime versus reality initial D.
Season 4, which is it's
It
not
is.
the last season,
It's not the
but
last season, but
it's the
it's
last one on
Anime Lab.
Anime Lab. So I tried finding season
Anime
5
Lab
and
hasn't gone to
6.
the fact that season three is a movie. Don't tell them.
Yeah, yeah. So I did find season 5 and 6, but I couldn't find them in English subtitles. So the ones I did find with subtitles were Japanese.
Mm.
So we're
Yeah,
gonna have to learn it.
I am not gonna sit and learn a language while watching a show.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, I need to learn it to play To Love Brew on my PlayStation Vita,
Oh my god,
which is the
really?
most highest selling console, the PSP or the PS Vita, one of them.
Mm. Uh, Also, a bit of an announcement before we get into talking about Initial D. Uh, Another anime that's on the list is Fruits Basket 2019.
Yeah,
It's getting a third season, so that's
and
gonna
pretty sure it's got 25 seasons like the first two did, like does.
episodes,
Yeah,
episodes, not
20. Sorry,
seasons.
25 episodes, not seasons. Sorry,
So
the third
yeah,
season is gonna have 25 episodes like the first two, I believe.
which means we sort of got to push both the original Fruits Basket in 2019 further down the list.
The original was in 2019.
No,
No, because
the
you said
original was
you,
2001.
yeah, because you said we're gonna have to push the original Fruit Basket 2019. I was just like,
No,
wait, what?
I said original Fruits Basket and 2019.
No, I swear you didn't say and.
I said and.
No, we're gonna have to watch this.
Um.
Alright.
Anyways, initially season four, and we're in the Project D stage of the show.
Yeah. And the official Project D website was created by Ryusuke.
Yeah. So Rosake, it basically manages a website along with all the races,
Yeah.
which is a lot of work to do.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's like, and it's not like people are helping him with it. It's just
He's
like,
doing it all
yeah,
himself. Oh, he does have
he's like the
Fumihiro.
administrator and
He has Fumihiro helping as well.
yeah, but it's mostly him.
Yeah, he's the brains and the
He's
rest,
like
like most of the body.
programmer, the administrator,
Yeah,
the one that oversees everything.
and already they've already defeated a few of the areas listed.
Yeah,
Like
but they still have a few more to go.
they have a few more to go. There's Saitama.
Which is the name of a hero from One Punch Man.
Yeah, but also the name of a prefecture. There's I forget what the second one was called. Oh no, Saitama's the second one. I forget what the first one was. And then there's Ibaraki, which is the third prefect that we see in season four.
Yeah.
I forget what the first one was. Hold on. And just making sure I'm just checking. Sorry.
That's alright.
Oh, to, Tojigi. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably not.
Yeah. Well, you're cancelled right there. You can't pronounce the name right. Cancel culture's coming for you.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, what was it? And so on the website, there's a bunch of places like they show challenges and where all
Yeah.
races have taken place, and it lets people
And they
know
showed the winner of like the
each race.
uphill, the downhill, and the time event.
Yeah. And
And
it's like also lets people know when and where races are going to be.
it doesn't actually. They don't actually do that
They
sort of
don't.
stuff.
I swear
It
they
was
do.
more. The website was more just for showing their wins
You
more than
sure?
anything else.
I swear on the
Because there
website.
was fan websites that were made that reveal where the races were.
Okay, because I was going to say, then how did all these people, complete strangers, end up?
Yeah, I made sure I took note of that
Uh,
in this behemoth of a book because I ran out of pages in the first book.
yeah. Okay, so then we're at Toru, remember? Toru member of the 7-star Leaf team.
So,
Of the
his
Hidden
last
Leaf
his
Village.
last name is Sugu.
Saitsugu.
No, it's Suet.
And he's a member of the 7-star Leaf team, which sounds way better than the Hidden Leaf Village.
Yeah,
Reference.
I get your Naruto reference.
Toru thinks he can against.
He drives an Inus Roadster. My English is failing me today.
Yeah, and Toru thinks he can against Beginner.
He can win again. I don't
see win.
Of course, Amino stops on me.
Yeah, it's all the rain out there. It's messing with the internet.
No, that's just my phone being a piece of shit.
Yeah. So I wasn't yesterday the way home. The road I normally take was flooded 2 meters.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm exaggerating here. It was 1.4, but. But yeah, there was this sign. You could see it sticking out. It was telling you how high the rainwater is.
The odd thing with some of the characters in this season is like the version that we watch actually sort of mixes stuff from the
movie,
the manga and other versions of the anime that were released.
Yeah, because I don't know, like with Itsuki, I don't know, he just seems a bit. He seems, I don't know. It's like I didn't really feel like I was watching the Isekai from the first 2 seasons.
Isekai?
I mean, not Isekai.
Kesuke.
Kesuke.
He's a bit of an odd one when it comes to personality.
Yeah, because I know it's like he had a slight change in season 2, and then the movie comes on.
Yeah,
and he's changed.
Sorry, I'm just.
Yeah, so Keisuke, I think he might be bipolar.
I don't think he is. He's just very, very focused on one goal. In fact, there's a whole section of...
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, in each season, he's, like, motivations, like, his personality, not motivations, is, like, kind of changing. It's like they want to try something new with the character.
Yeah.
You know?
Although his motivations stay the same throughout the whole series.
Yeah.
The fact that he wants to be Takumi, race.
Just a personality that's different.
We also get introduced to a character named Nao. We just get a first name. In the anime, it's spelled Naho, so Naho.
And she is Toru's girlfriend.
Yep. And she doesn't really like the fact that he races so much.
Oh, yeah, and she's like, and they're at that restaurant.
Yeah, he's like, I need money for tires. And she's like, if you lose the next race, you're giving up racing.
And he's like, what?
And he agrees to it, and he actually he really wanted to go through with it.
Yeah, but like, he was like joking. I think like at the time when you see it, he's like, I'm not going to give up racing because he thinks she's joking. She wasn't.
She wasn't joking.
We've been together for 6 years.
We're not even at the start of the argument, yeah, he was thinking she was joking, but by the end of it, he's like, I'll go along with it.
Because we know what happens when he races. More specifically, who he races.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Naho's just like, you need to start saving your own money. And all this stuff as well in that argument. Because Naho spent more money on the car than anything else.
Yeah, who needs bitches when you got a 4-wheel?
A 4-wheel bitch?
Yeah, you got a 4-wheel bitch. Lets you inside her whenever you want.
And they literally, she says, they're not going to get married because of the car.
Yeah, because he's in love with the car.
No, because they're spending too much money on the car.
Yeah, but you see, unlike her, the car lets him inside whenever he wants.
Oh my gosh, so many innuendo jokes.
That's a bad joke.
Oh my gosh. Toru doesn't want to quit racing though. But he's like, by the end, he's like, I lost, so I gotta give up.
Yeah. And it's like, Yeah, and it's like because of Toru's car, don't know. Yeah, we read that. Now he gives her. Yeah.
So
the all Ganma team arrive on the Nichian Mamaji line course.
Momiji. Funny thing is, Momiji is actually a character name in Fruits Basket.
Yeah.
And it's a course located in Tochigi. I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced.
Yeah. And you got Ryusuke. He never opened his eyes once on the car trip.
It's an 80-minute trip.
I think he was awake though.
No, he was asleep the whole way.
I think what was happening was he was faking it. He was just like.
No,
listening in on the conversation and gathering information.
No, he slept the whole way from Takasaki to the course.
Yeah.
Which is bonkers.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
I'm going to turn this light on quickly. That looks a lot better.
Then Shushi Matsumo to...
Suichi Matsumoto is the personal mechanic for the 8-6.
For Project D. 7-Star Leaf.
So, yes. The team that they're going up against is 7-Star Leaf. Led by... again, I was not sure on what name was going to be chosen because at the point of the episode, the the leader's name was not revealed.
Yeah.
Turns out it was Asuro Kawai.
Also known as Junro.
No, in other versions his name's Junro.
Yeah, also known as, because in other versions he's also known
as. So originally it was going to be a whole bunch of other races in this team, but it got turned to Project D, where it's just Takumi and Kesuke.
And now the rejects want revenge.
No.
The Rise of the Nerds. Have you seen that movie?
I have not seen it.
It's a good movie. The nerds fight the jocks.
But yeah, so it's Kesuke's cars for the uphill, the 8-6 is for the downhill.
Yeah.
You okay there?
Yeah, I'm just reading this.
Slowly falling out of frame to show how tired you are.
Yeah, I'm just trying. I had a coffee before.
Just pull your chair over a bit.
Social distancing, man.
Hey, we know we don't have that virus, and it's almost we're only sort of back end of it now.
Yeah,
with the whole vaccine being produced thing.
Yeah, true. So Project D has only 2 cars.
We already covered that.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Shuichi shows Ryusuke Akuna's 86 underbody configuration.
I put 1 there because I messed up.
Shows Ryusuke what Akuna's 86's underbody configuration will look like.
And Ryusuke is like, okay, don't show me this. Let Takumi make all the decisions.
Yeah,
because Takumi needs to learn.
Yeah,
you can't just be babied the whole way through.
Yeah, especially after what happened with the engine last time in season 2.
Yep.
Yeah, it does. So we had to get a new one.
Well, that was just because it just gave up. Because he pushed it. And we actually do get confirmation of his name. Asuro Kawai. I'm pretty sure it's Kawai. Because it's not 2 eyes on the end. Because then that would be Kawaii. So he's the leader of 7-Star Leaf, as we mentioned earlier. And he drives a Nissan Skyline 25 GT Turbo.
Yeah. Those are pretty...
Or 25 GT Turbo.
Oh, probably.
Well, I don't know cars. And neither do you.
Which is why I'm relying on you.
I don't know cars.
To get the facts right.
Like, like with the 86, they say 86, not 86.
Yeah.
So there's not really much that you can do about that. So Seven Star Leaf has been active for 2 years at the point of the race.
Yusuke says to Suichi that Takumi will have to voice his opinions and think for himself about the car.
Yeah, we covered that.
Then Ryusuke shows both Keisuke and Takumi videos of their upcoming courses.
And that's what he does before they even arrive at the course. So they know the course before they even arrive.
Yeah.
Where are we? Keisuke and Takumi set out for their practice runs, so they always run their practice runs at the same time. You need to wake up.
Yeah, I don't wake up. I'm just reading the thing.
And in this situation, Toru also goes out for his practice runs as well.
Yeah.
Because he's racing. He's racing Takumi.
Yeah. And we both know how that turns out.
Yep. Flippy dippy.
Yeah.
Takumi still does the tofu deliveries for his dad.
Yeah. You think he would stop doing it now, but nah.
Nah. It's still going to be important for him to do that stuff.
The train.
Yeah, it's the tofu run is basically his training.
Have you ever seen the Karate Kid?
No.
The tofu training is like that.
Oh, wax on.
Yeah.
Wax off.
Sweep the floor.
Yeah.
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
Up, down. Yeah. Up, down with the paintbrush.
Yeah.
And then it gets to the point of like actually proper karate.
You should watch Cobra Kai.
Nah.
That's a good series.
Nah.
You don't even know what it is.
I know what it is. It's takes long after the original Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Itsuki is finally a full-time employee at the gas station that he works at.
Which means he gets a pay raise.
No, he gets his first ever paycheck now as an employee, which sort of puts this anime, at least, like this season of the anime, 2 months into Project D's year.
Yeah.
In April, because Itsuki said he's going to be starting working from April as a full-time employee.
Yeah.
Mathematics.
Itsuki plans to get a turbo for his AE85 to make it into. He thinks this will make it into an AE86.
No, he doesn't think it'll make it. No, he doesn't think that. He just thinks it'll make his car faster, which technically it will, but he is not as good as everyone else at racing.
Yeah.
He is. It's like he's a joke character when it comes to his racing.
Yeah.
And yet somehow they still let him be in the Speed Stars.
And Suki wants.
Yeah, he wants to be like Takumi in the racing world.
Yeah.
You have the wrong car to do that, Itsuki.
And then Takumi in the racing world.
No, you've just read the last bit of the point we just covered.
Sorry.
We get a flashback to Takumi leaving Natsuki behind at the lake from the movie.
Yeah, when she like went up and hugged him and he moved his hand, I thought he was like gonna slap it away. It's like
no, he didn't. He's not like those type of guys.
Yeah.
But moving back to Takumi and his upcoming race, the gunners on the course that he's about to race on have no covers.
How can they have no covers? Because of plot convenience, that's why.
Yeah, and also just to make Takumi's skill even more terrifying.
And just to let you all know, there's no death. This is just like
no one dies in this show.
I'd say it's a blue M, wouldn't you?
Or what?
A blue M rating, or is it PG?
I think it might be M because it doesn't really depict much violence.
True.
But I think it still got an M rating because of certain bits in the show.
Yeah.
Toro describes his own engine out loud for the whole audience. I did not take note of any of the stuff he said because it's just car stuff. I'm like, really? and because Takumi's out racing and there's characters in gun mode that we still gotta apparently focus on. It now jumps to Yuichi and Bunta talking about Takumi's busy schedule in like the deliveries and then the races that he does, and the fact that he's practicing pretty much every day.
Yeah.
And most likely, and he also has the delivery job that he does that we found out about at the end of the movie. He still does that as well.
Which is cool. Yeah, that's gonna splash some water on my face.
Yeah. You're not gonna do it at the sink there?
Oh, yeah,
yeah. There's a sink right there, mate.
Oh, I didn't know if like you were gonna steal the floor.
Toru. So again, jumping back to the characters in Toichi. Toru doesn't care about the car. He is racing. He just cares about doing his best in said race. We also get introduced to a character named Shinichi, who's another member of Seven Star Leaf. He doesn't do the race though. Oh, I think he doesn't.
No, he needs a bathroom.
No, he doesn't do the race. And remember from the first season how the show brought up aura stuff?
Yeah.
And it sort of came up again in the second season.
Yeah.
They sort of doubled down on it for season 4.
Yeah, well, I felt weird. It didn't really kind of just got rid of the mystery in that, you know.
Well, when the races that they're going up against are going to be tougher than the previous ones, you sort of get a sense of the fact that showing aura like that gives you a sense of how tough an enemy is going to be.
Yeah, but like you don't really get much details about the people racing. That's what I mean.
Well, you get details.
Yeah, you get details of the car, but this one just gives more information about the people. You know what I mean?
In some of the races, they give there's more detail for some characters than others. Like we find out that a particular group is very scummy.
Yeah.
In this.
They should call them the scum busters. Oh no, Takumi should be called the scum buster because he wipes them, he busts them off the track, man. Not that, but he beats them.
Yeah, he beats them pretty easily.
Yeah.
And when I say easily, it's easy in the fact that it's a Land Evo that he beats.
Yeah.
Which is a 4-wheel drive.
I was surprised that this guy didn't go, oh, Takumi cheated. You know?
Yeah.
Let's check his engine.
Anyway, we're going to get back to the first race of the season, which was Akuma's 86 versus Toru's Mazda.
Yeah.
Because he drives a Mazda in a Roadster.
Yeah.
On the downhill of this course.
Yeah, I
know. So we have Toru leading the race for the first race.
Yeah.
Although it only really needs one for Takumi to win in this situation.
Yeah, this guy completely underestimated Takumi.
Although Toru's technique is to use inertia drift for every single corner.
Yeah, he did not try to be original about his driving.
Well, that's what works well for his car.
Yeah. True, but it makes you think if people when they were racing Takumi, if they switched it up a bit, maybe he could have not beaten them.
That's a good point. That's a good point that comes up in his last race of the season, of which he just literally just wins by chance, by pure luck.
That wasn't luck. That was skill.
He made the guy throw up.
Yeah. Out of anger, he's like, I lost.
Toru's relationship with his car is similar to Takumi's with his car.
Yeah, they both love it and take care of it.
Yeah.
Takumi doesn't want to have sex with his car.
There is a cringy video out there of like this guy that actually fell in love with his car. Have you heard of that? I haven't seen the actual video, but it was a reaction video on the Jacksepticeye channel.
Yeah. I saw this guy a couple of months ago. Him and his wife have a 1-year-old daughter. She sleeps doing the splits. I'm not kidding. It's like lies down, the splits out like that.
There's one photo that was in another channel on like Reddit.
Yeah.
Reaction video where this one kid sleeps like a Family Guy character that's like fallen injured themselves.
No, I haven't seen that.
Basically, like the classic chalk outline at crime scenes, like that.
Ah, okay.
So Ryusuke knows Keisuke and Takumi can execute the strategy that he's talking about. Because Ryusuke he gives him advice, but it's not obvious advice.
Yeah.
And Toru's surprised by Takumi keeping up with him.
Yeah, it's like you'd have to be a completely speedy demon like Takumi to catch up with him.
Yeah. But Ryusuke knew that Takumi wouldn't have closed the gap yet.
Yeah.
Ryusuke is like the ultimate prediction machine.
How so?
He literally knows how every race goes in the series.
I did not know that.
If you know what Ryusuke talks about at every single race, I am gonna wake up, man.
Wake up, Jeff.
And we're into episode 2. We're finally into episode 2. We're almost a half hour in.
Yeah, we'll have to make these episodes a half hour each.
No. But Toru and Takumi have already reached the corner 21 hairpin.
Yeah, and they're getting ready to race.
Atsuro gets a bad feeling about Takumi's 8-6. A bit late for that feeling.
Yeah.
And Ryusuke is just like, yeah, Takumi should understand what Toru's skill or like technique on a sensory level. Yep. That is literally like at this point you can make your force jokes.
Yeah.
Save them for the next race that he does. Or like the next the race against the professional racer.
Yeah.
Because that's when it really, really, you can start making the force jokes.
Yeah. Now this is pod racing.
Takumi sees the difference in skill between himself and Toru. Like, just like, yep.
Yeah.
It is dumb. It is dumb how they just sort of do that sort of thing.
Oh, some of these people don't really think things through. They just...
Yeah. And season 4 really ramps up the flashbacks as well, because we get a literal flashback to the last episode.
I thought the flashbacks were a bit too excessive.
Well, it wouldn't have been excessive if we did a video, like an episode a week sort of thing, because that's how the shows were originally released.
I guess. That's what's happening with Snowpiercer.
That's what happens with every show.
Yeah, I know. But
unless you're talking Amazing Race.
No, but I'm watching Snowpiercer now, and I have to wait till 30th before I watch the next episode.
Well,
it's locked.
Unless you're talking shows like Neighbours, Home and Away,
No.
even The Amazing Race.
Ah.
Have you been watching The Amazing Race?
No.
Australia?
No. I haven't watched that in years.
It's not good. You don't like it?
No, not really.
There was this one chick that only had one hand.
No, I never really watched it.
You should have watched this season because it was good.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to use the toilet.
Really?
Yeah, just keep going. Just keep going.
Okay. So Takumi is right on Toad's bumper now at this point of the race, and the 8.6 is faster than the Roadster in between the corners. Not through the corners per se, it's literally in between the corners, so the straightaways mostly. The ability and important key is the ability to adapt to the partial sections of a downhill. The partial sections being like coming out of the corner and then instantly going into the next corner. And that is a key detail to Rosuke's high-speed public racing theory. That's what this whole project sort of boils down to. He's building the ultimate theory about public racing, as well as training both Keisuke and Takumi to be the absolute best. So Toru and Takumi have already passed corner 10 on this track, on the line, and 7 Starleaf is confident Takumi can't pass Toru. And Rosuke explains how the strategy goes. So Takumi has developed a new technique, like through all this stuff, and Rosuke explains how the strategy he came up with goes beyond Takumi's drain drop technique or whatever it's called, gutter run technique, by literally being the exact opposite of said technique. You done?
Yeah, the door was stuck when you open.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's like, did I lock it? It's like, oh no, now I've locked it. I was like, unlocked
it. No, so lock is sideways.
Yeah.
Weird. I know.
Yeah, I thought I locked it, and I was like, no, did I? It's like, oh god, no.
And Toru wants to see Takumi's driving, and Takumi's seen his line that he has to take to pass Toru.
Yeah.
And it is literally right over the top of the gutter.
Yeah. Don't you just hate that when you're playing a racing game and you go over a gutter, and your car goes flying inexplicably into say a building or the rail car.
Although this version, it's on like the gutter is open, so rather than you fly, your car would flip.
Yeah.
Which happens exactly to Toru. He tries to copy Takumi's technique,
and he fails.
And absolutely trashes the car in the process because front wheel goes over and flip and literally bounces on the front and like the back and lands upright.
The guy did not know what he was in for.
And Atsuro has to concede the loss to Project D because Toru absolutely just wrecked his own car.
Yeah.
And Atsuro is up next against Keisuke, but we don't see the race.
No. We find out what happens.
We find out what happens, I think, later in the episode, yeah.
Yeah.
But Toru is like, not to leave the inside open. Yet somehow, I think he left the inside open.
And that was like one of his biggest mistakes in the anime.
Just like,
just one of many.
It's just like, Don't leave the outside. Don't leave the inside open. What do you mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, it'll be fine.
He can be an idiot sometimes.
Little did he know that was his biggest mistake. So yeah, we don't get to see the race that happens. Although we do get to see his race, Kesuke's races later on, because they've actually been like, we should actually show some of his races.
Yeah.
Toru keeps his promise with Naho, but she was joking about that.
Yeah.
She didn't actually mean it. She just wanted to scare him. And Toru's happy he got to meet Project D. Everyone's happy.
Yay.
And we get introduced to a character over the phone, Tomoyuki Tachi, who is a graduate from the next area, the Todo School.
Yeah, that's a bird, isn't it, Todo?
Well, it's spelled Toudou in the anime. In my notes, I didn't put the U's in.
Because I swear it's a bird with a rainbow beak from...
What?
Yeah, I remember, because it's like the Fruit Loops guy, you know that guy?
Oh, you're thinking of Toucan.
That's what I'm thinking of, a toucan. Well, they're a type of bird, aren't they?
I don't know. I don't know if a Todo is a bird or not.
Like a toucan, I mean.
I don't think so. Tomoyuki doesn't appear until episode 5 anyway, so...
Okay.
Look forward to that race in the future. And now we're on episode 3.
Alright.
Where we find out that Takumi used to complain about doing the token delivery.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, did I just get you in the face?
Yeah, that's not...
He's just like...
No, the only one that cuts my hair is my barber.
Just fresh shave. But Takumi gets anxious if he doesn't do the Akino run. Basically meaning he's learnt the importance of having a home course.
Yeah.
At this point.
It's like, oh, what are you doing?
So you finally picked up on the fact that home course is important. Like, that's literally what his dad's speaking.
Yeah. So where were we?
We're here. So Takumi he needs Akina to practice his new techniques and the new strategies. And then Takumi's just like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the gas station. What? No big deal. The gas station still has a very big prominence in the show for some reason. Like, he doesn't even work at the gas station. And yet, we still have him going to the gas station, like Kenji.
You can't do that. It's like, you don't want to interrupt the people. You don't want to, like, what's it called? Get your business interrupted by a bunch of onlookers.
We find out that Natsuki, the girl that went to Tokyo and left Takumi behind,
has a baby.
No.
On the way.
Sent Takumi.
Can you imagine?
That would be hilarious.
It's Takumi. I'm pregnant.
I think in season 5, Takumi does start dating another girl.
Doesn't she date? No, I didn't even know who he
dated. No, yeah, she was like, she wasn't gonna date anyone else because she still liked Takumi.
Like, who was this girl?
Hmm?
Who was this girl that he's gonna be dating?
I don't remember her name, but it's not even until season 5 he starts dating her anyway. Not important here.
Okay.
But because Takumi's too busy for Natsuki anyway right now because of all the racing.
Yeah.
And of course, because we gotta have the gas station still in this anime, we just gotta talk to the...
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, we gotta talk to the
other characters at the gas station with Ikutani, Itsuki, and Kenji, and all them.
Yeah, go on.
And Ikutani and Itsuki are like, you Takumi is becoming a copy of Kenji.
Yeah, well,
I will use this ruler.
Yeah, when you say copy, he's like, and it's not. He's like, it wasn't just a car. He's like starting to adapt his personality a bit.
Non-car at all.
Yeah.
So Takumi is feeling the pressure of all this high-level racing because, well, who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Because it's high-level racing against people that they've never faced before. Like, first time ever going up against people in different areas.
Yeah, and it makes you wonder if why doesn't he? Because like a part of him, like you can tell that he wants to drop out, but other times,
well,
it's like
it's not really that he wants to drop out. He's more thinking about the fact that he's not.
He's thinking about.
He's not good
it's
enough.
Like bringing himself down with these negative thoughts. And it's like, mate, have you seen all the stuff you're capable of doing? Like, those are poor numbers. I want to see them rise. Let them rise up.
So, Takumi's next opponent is the Toto School.
Yeah.
Which is an advanced driving technique school.
Run by the dog from The Wizard of Oz.
No.
Yes, Toto.
Well, his name is Toto, but right. He's not a dog.
He's certainly not a cat either.
If you don't shut up, I'll smash your face in.
What?
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, at least not on camera, where there's evidence, incriminating evidence.
So, yeah, Toto is an ex-rally driver that runs the school. We also get introduced to Daiki Ninomiya, who's a top student of said school.
Yeah. And then she ends up meeting Takumi later.
No, he.
Daiki
is a guy.
I don't know why I said she.
In fact, in all the races that we see, there's only really 3 females that do racing.
Yeah, I like
and that's the 2 girls from Impact Blue.
Was that the first season?
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked the one that was driving.
Mako?
Yeah, Mako.
And then there's Yuki, I think it was.
Yeah, I think so too.
Definitely wasn't Sayori. That's the character from Doki Doki.
Yeah.
And then there's a third girl that drives a similar car to Keisuke.
Yeah. I like how they have all these characters, even though they're minor, they connect with one each other.
Yeah.
It's like a web, and then you go on the outside up the line.
Yeah, it's like they make friends along the way.
Yeah, I think that's like a spider's web is meant to represent the clothing. The
weaving.
Yeah. The weaving is meant to represent how, okay, you're in the inner circle, these are your friends in there, then outside your circle, then outside your circle, then up on the branches where the cobwebs are.
So Daiki also drives a Honda Civic Type R. Toto's like, here, take this demo car and use it for the race.
It's like, what's the catch? I remember I was thinking that.
No, he's just like, nah, I'd rather race with my own car.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, props for him for not stooping to that sort of level of like taking a really good car and just being like, yeah, I'll use this car. Just be like, yeah, smash Takumi into the ground just with the car alone.
God. It sounds like something you'd see out of Mortal Kombat. Some of the car, and attack.
And Daiki and another student start talking about how Project E is underpowered against them. They can't win because they don't have the power in their cars to win.
Yeah.
Sometimes power is not important though.
Yeah, it's how you use it.
And also not falling asleep is important.
Yeah, I'm just trying because I think I'm going to start working Mondays now. They normally didn't work Mondays, but I think I'm starting to work Mondays now.
Is there a day you're not working?
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday now.
You're not working Thursday?
No, I'm working Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday now.
Yeah.
Well, I was originally working Friday,
You
Saturday,
sound like you're
Sunday.
saying meow.
Meow, 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 meow. But yeah, my boss added on an extra day.
So if you're not working Thursday, we might have to move this to Thursday.
Okay.
But that's going to be a hard transition, isn't it?
Yeah.
And also it's going to really put a limit on stuff as well, which is annoying.
Like what?
Because Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where are we now? Yeah.
Yeah, Daiki doesn't want to know how Project D shows off in such a big way with the website and all that.
Yeah, he'd rather fight them, like, just make it a mystery, not fight.
The less he knows, the better he does, sort of thing.
Which is weird. You'd want to know everything more about your opponent, wouldn't you?
Not in Takami's case. The less he knows about his opponent, the more he can concentrate on his own driving.
Yeah.
And we find out that Project D has its own second separate purpose.
And then what's that purpose?
What?
You tell me.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's just to fully realize what the D in Project D stands for.
Dick.
No.
Move on.
No. Considering we're not going to we might not end up covering seasons 5 and 6. I would just say it right now, it means dream.
Oh, really?
Yep. We started off with drifting and ended up on dream.
I guess.
Yeah, I literally, because of my sin brain, it's just like roll credits moment with it says like in the initial D in Project D, and like
it's time for
roll credits right on that episode.
Yeah,
but we're not finished with episode 3 just yet.
No, we still got another page.
Yeah. So we get introduced to another character of Fumihiro.
What type of name is that anyway?
I don't know, but
Fumihiro.
He is the organizer of all the races. Not Rosuke, he's the one that organizes.
Yeah, because Rosuke manages the website.
Yeah.
But he's the one that goes to Rosuke, okay, we're having races here. There's going to be a race there.
Yeah.
And Rosuke puts it into the computer.
So, like, Rosuke is the leader, but Fumihiro is the organizer.
Yeah. It's like, when someone plays a birthday party and they have an organizer do all the details in that?
Yeah.
It's something like that.
Yeah. So, Project D arrives on the next course that they're going to, the Skyline course.
Yeah.
At this point, be like researching the actual roads because they all exist in this. They use actual roads.
You figure Takami would do this as he's going to race the others.
What, research?
Yeah.
Where the roads are?
Yeah.
No, they remember the videos.
Yeah, I remember.
That's all he needs, really.
I guess that's true.
Skyline hasn't got the smoothest road though. That's a bit of a detail.
Yeah, big gravelly.
Yeah, small rocks just everywhere.
And hard to drift across. Well, not hard.
Well, it's not hard to drift across, but
difficult.
You can easily lose control of your drift.
Yeah.
If you don't know what you're doing. And Kenta is just like Kenta is still somehow in this story. Because once the character's in the story, you can't get rid of them. Can't you?
They're protected.
They keep showing up.
They're protected by the continuity team.
The continuity team, yeah.
Yeah.
Kenta wants to ride in Keisuke's car. At least once.
If he wants to ride on On what car? On her car.
No, on Kesuke's car.
Okay. I thought that was a euphemism
in
then.
Kesuke's car. Both, and once again, Kesuke and Takumi go out for the practice runs, and we find out that Kyoichi, who Takumi beat in the movie, was a graduate, is a graduate of the Todo school.
So the others are gonna hold a bit of a grudge against Takumi for what he did.
No, they don't. They really don't know that he beat Koichi.
No, I swear, doesn't one of them know?
No, I don't think so.
So I swear one of them knows.
Like, word does get around in the show a lot, but I think it's like local word, not not across the prefectures. Like, it does sort of happen in this season with the races from the season.
Yeah.
And the races that they've done before the season started in Project D. There are actually other races of Kyoichi's skill level everywhere in Japan.
And there are some that exceed his skill level.
Some that exceed his skill level, and definitely going to get into those ones.
Yeah.
So the Todo School picks their races for the downhill and the uphill. So Daiki is doing the downhill.
Yeah, mainly in the kitchen.
What?
In the kitchen. That's what she's doing.
No.
Get back in the kitchen.
Daiki is a guy.
I know, but how do we know? In this day and age, we're not allowed to say. We're not allowed to say it. The person has to tell us what they are.
And the character that does the uphill was, I think his official name was Smiley Sakai.
Was it?
That's what it says on the website when I checked, and that's just what I went with, because I think his name is his last name is Sakai, but we don't get a first name.
Maybe.
And because he smiles a lot, they came up with that name for him.
Yeah. How does coming with the name Jacob make you smile?
What?
How does saying the name Jacob make you smile?
Jacob?
Yeah.
Well, if you watch Archer, Jacob.
I like Jacob, head of the KGB.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Shuichi tells Takumi he's changed the A86's brake pads, which is I think it's the red, on some cars it's the red thing that's
the
behind
exhaust and
no, the red sort of thing on the rim. I think.
Yeah.
It's like that.
I think so too.
You actually see it glow in races.
Yeah.
Because they've been we got real fancy with this.
Yeah.
We're gonna show what the car's doing.
Yeah, I suppose.
I didn't really know what the brake pads were until Initial D.
I can't even remember what they are.
So they're you remember how the wheels glowed a bit?
Yeah.
That was because of the brake pads.
Ah, okay.
They're literally on the rim and stuff like that, or next to the tires.
Yeah.
Kenta doesn't realize how serious Project D really is, because Kenta's an idiot. Shuichi and Fumihiro talk about how nerve-wracking the races are when they can't see their opponents racing.
Yeah.
I wish Takumi turns in and be like, I'm cool with that. The less I know, the better I can concentrate.
Even if Takumi were to drive backwards, I'm sure he'd be able to
win.
Yeah.
That's not. Ironically, you say that. The ending of Initial D ends with Takumi winning the race backwards.
It's yes, Takumi, you won. F that other guy, yeah.
Well, he was racing another A86.
Yeah. Knock off.
No, the guy was better than him.
We got the original AC right here.
No, but the funny thing is, like,
Not AC, sorry, the original.
MC.
Yeah.
MC, main character.
Yeah, I was thinking awesome. I'm thinking how he was awesome.
Awesome
At racing,
character.
that's why I said AC for awesome character.
You don't know awesome.
Yeah. You don't know Takumi.
Oh, Takumi can be terrifying in this.
Yeah. Seems a bit out of character at times for me, you know?
Mm. But Takumi's excited for his race.
Yeah.
He gets excited for his races. It's like, yeah.
He gets pumped, hyped, psyched.
Again,
all of them.
Smiley Sakai. He's a student of the Toto School as well.
Yeah.
Not as good as Daiki, I think.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that name right. Like Daiki.
I'm pretty sure it's Daiki.
Yeah. He so Sakai drives a Honda Integra Type R.
Yeah.
Which is not a Civic.
Not a Civic Master.
No. So Daiki is not motivated for the race against the A86 because he's like, the A86 is terrible.
And we both know what happens to those people.
Yeah. Again, the aura thing comes up with Daiki noticing Takumi's aura.
It's like, my spider sense is tingling. What is this?
He's going to be real powerful.
Yeah.
And Ryosuke gives Takumi 2 basic instructions going into the race.
Use the force.
No. We don't even find out what those instructions were.
Yeah. Not until much later, I'm assuming.
Not until we're in the race. It's always in the middle of the race we find out what the hell Ryosuke talked about.
Yeah.
In every race.
That's the first.
You gotta have content.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just 2 cars driving.
I have that.
So Takumi sensed Daiki's aura as well. And Takumi leads this race. The first race with Daiki following him.
Yeah.
And it's the downhill.
And but you know he's screwed. If it was uphill, he would have easily won. But it's downhill, of course Takumi's gonna win.
Mm-hmm. We're on episode 4 and we're almost an hour.
We're going still, or
We're still going. Because I really want to try and get to 8.
Yeah.
Like, if we can get to 8, that's a good third done.
Okay, I'll try to get to 8.
Get to 8th gear.
Yeah.
Wait, cars don't have an 8th gear.
Yeah, because I'm still tired.
You're really tired, aren't
Yeah.
you?
That's why I wanted to do this on days off, but I'm working Monday now, so Thursday should be better for me.
Yeah, I'll just have to talk to Henry about that.
Yeah. Alright,
So, episode 4, the Toto students mentioned that the A86 seems super fast.
which it is.
Yep, it is super fast because they don't know who's driving.
And about the new engine. I mean, not new engine, but about the other engine of Takumi's car. But wait, no, is it Takumi or Itsuke driving it?
Takumi's the one driving.
Okay.
Because it's the A86.
Yeah,
Not the
that's
A85.
right. He has an 8.5, and he thought it was an AE86.
Why are you thinking it's an AE86?
I don't know these numbers, man.
So Ryosuke told Takumi to not look in his rearview mirror until the end of the race.
Oh, he's dead.
That was his first piece of advice.
Yeah.
And Daiki is caught off guard by how good Takumi seems to be. Little does he know. And Daiki is the best of Toto School at braking. And that's not braking as in, like, I'm going to break your back.
Yeah.
Braking as in, stop falling asleep.
Try, man.
You get what I did there, though?
Yeah. Oh, I'll break you like a twig.
So, Daiki wants to finish the battle in the first race, but he's not going to pass Takumi.
Yeah. Well, technically, Takumi lets them drive ahead, you know?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, but that's what he originally did in the other series. And the other seasons, he'd let them pass ahead.
No,
and then
they always started first. They always started first.
That's right. They always started first because of it's like the new person always has to go behind.
No,
right?
No.
Wasn't that a rule?
No. I
swear it was.
No, that's just how it was set up for pretty much every race. Even like when Takumi had the choice of follow or lead in the Impact Blue race, he chose follow.
Yeah.
And because they were expecting him to choose lead.
Yeah. So that threw him off for a bit. But they regained their composure.
Yeah. You're sort of blocking the point that I'm trying to read.
Sorry, what one?
So it says that braking is the hardest skill to learn.
But Takumi has been practicing for 5 years because of the
Tofu run.
Yeah. So he's really had to use the brake when turning his car to go down the hills.
Well, most of the Tofu run was like the whole Tofu run was uphill.
Yeah, but when he was
on the way back, because he didn't want to spill the water.
I thought it was
because he had the water cup
as
well. The water cup indicated if he ruined the tofu or not.
Yeah, and especially like when he was drifting, he couldn't let the water come out of the cup.
Yeah, and he did a good freaking job of that.
Yeah.
There's actually a video out there of like how the water cup made Takumi really good at racing.
Yeah.
We've also found out that the students of the Todo School don't use ABS in their cars.
Which is like, why wouldn't you use it? And then you find out their reason for not using it.
What was their reason?
Because I think what they believed was that when using it, it was like they need to know their car. And so by using ABS, it was a disadvantage. Or something like that.
But yeah, ABS is like anti-lock braking system.
Yeah, I think about the lock braking system, you know, they can drift easier, was it?
I don't know.
Just trying to remember.
So Doki is struggling fully past Takumi. He gets like side by side, but Takumi just keeps pulling ahead in the turns.
Yeah, it reminds you of have you ever seen the Fat Albert movie? Live action one?
Oh, I think I have.
You got that guy racing and you just see Fat Albert like it's like that and the guy's like
and just passes him.
Yeah. And then you see him running backwards and he's just like that. So, see ya.
And Daiki is starting to get fired up.
Yeah.
He's getting mad. They can't pass him.
And then that's when it happens.
Also, we find out Ryosuke's second piece of advice.
Yeah, that's
to control his RPMs until the second race.
And RPMs, in case any of you don't know, is rages per minute.
No, it's revolutions per minute.
I know. I was making a joke with the other guy that was raging and attacking me.
Yeah, and he was telling him
it's over 9,000.
At 9,000, he didn't. He's basically like, don't go over 9,000.
Yeah.
Don't pull a meme.
Yeah, don't pull a meme that's over 9,000.
And so it goes into the second race with Takumi following Daiki. And Daiki just gone from there. He'll leave Takumi behind. Little does he know that Takumi was hiding his max RPM from Daiki. Because Ryosuke believes Takumi will keep up and end up winning.
Yeah.
Which he does. Easily.
Because, it's Takumi, of course he's going to win.
And Daiki is caught off guard again by the A86's true speed. and his front tires are starting to lose a grip as well. Things are not looking good, aren't they?
No.
You need another slap across the face, mate.
No. Just thinking about that scene we just talked about.
As
These goddamn tires, man, so tragic. Actually, saw 2 days ago. I was out for a jog near the bridge. You know, the one that's near Woolworths. And
yeah,
this guy's driving this. This guy was in a truck and had this trailer on the back of a ski, and I saw the back left tire for the tray. It just stopped and was like,
oh
smoke
no,
started coming down. He had to stop it and change the tire.
oh, jeez,
Yeah,
that'd be scary.
Yeah.
Especially in a truck.
yeah.
And we find out that Ryosuke planned on he's straining his tires in the first race. Just Ryosuke just being the ultimate prediction machine once again.
Yeah.
And with that, we're moving out of this book into the big one.
Yes, the big boy.
The big dildo. Okay, I need to figure out where. That'll do.
And then we got Takumi sees how he can pass Daiki. Daiki, that's
That's the guy.
Yeah, that's a guy. Daiki sounds like another
character that you've.
No, another anime. Daiki something.
Is Shiki?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking of. Daiki Shiki, is it?
No.
No.
No, I don't know if there's an anime that starts with Daiki.
Daiki.
No, I just said Shiki because the first two letters, like the last three letters, are similar, are the same as the name there.
Yeah, I don't know.
So Keisuke figures out that the A86 has more RPMs than the Civic,
which is good for Takumi.
Yeah, and meanwhile with Takumi, he gets side by side with Daiki and passing through a S turn section to take the lead.
Yeah, and so then he ends up beating Takumi. So I'm getting tongue tied here.
So what are you getting tongue tied on?
I was like, when because he ends up beating Daiki.
Yeah.
And where's that? Sakai's in.
And then it just goes right to the next race.
Yeah, Integra versus Keisuke's FD. Integra versus Keisuke's FD on Emma Skyline's uphill. Or Ina. Sure, it's on them?
Because it's two ends.
Okay.
Enna. But again, we don't get to see his race because screw the audience.
Yeah.
We want to see Keisuke race.
Yeah, let him race. Rematch with Takumi.
I don't think that happens in the show.
You never know.
Well, considering we're probably never going to see season 5 and 6.
Yeah, probably.
Or like we could watch it, but we won't be able to cover it because it's no English subtitles.
Yeah.
Which is annoying.
Tell me about it, man.
So we're on episode 5 now.
You want to stop at episode 4, or because we're already an hour in?
Let me just see. Yeah, we can sort of stop now. Like at this point, the details sort of get less.
Yeah, because so we doing this. You want to do this tomorrow, Thursday?
Thursday next week.
Same time? Like not same time. Sorry, like 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'll be properly rested.
We're only up to episode 5. Jeez.
Yeah, and that's how many is it? 22?
24.
24.
That's why I wanted to try and get 8 done.
Yeah, well, we'll try and get like.
We'll try and get up to 16.
Yeah, I was just trying to count the numbers, so it was like.
Don't worry. Remember, you got a math man on your side.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, that's it for that. That's it for this episode. Next time we'll be covering all the way up to like episode 16.
Yeah, next time I'll be I won't be dozing off because I won't be working. I'll be up, refreshed.
Just make sure you're up early enough.
Yeah.
Because if we're going to do it at like 9 or something like that. Ooh, 9? It's a good time? Yeah, if we're going to do it at 9, make sure you're up way earlier than 9.
Yeah.
Not 15 minutes before.
Yeah, I'll probably have to go to bed earlier too.
You need to learn to do that.
Yeah.
I've been trying to do that.
Really been able to get 6 hours sleep.
Hey, it's not as bad as the time I got 0 hours sleep.
That's not good. What were you doing?
Well, it was back in high school.
Yeah. That's why you gotta take cocaine, man. Helps keep you sharp. Your senses like.
Oh, my senses were still sharp.
Like the Wolverine.
I got through the day because it was like the next day after was still school day, so I'm like, I still got through that day like I was not tired at all.
Yeah, I've done stuff like that before.
Okay, we better end this episode here though. So links to all our YouTube channels will be down below because I've got 2 and you've got 1.
Yeah, my YouTube I can't upload videos because I got it fixed right.
Yeah.
But my graphics card is a problem. The fan wasn't cooling it down.
You can upload it from my computer.
No. You see, I can't really turn it on because the graphics card, the screen goes all blurry and that.
If you need to, you can just record from mine and stuff like that if you need to. Because you let me record from yours.
Yeah.
Back when I broke my laptop.
Yeah.
Over my knee.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
What sucks about my one though is the graphic because
you need to get a new graphics card.
Yeah, I need to get a specific graphic card based off the model number of my laptop, and my laptop isn't really made anymore. So Alienware 17.
Well, if you need to, you can record on mine.
Thanks.
When you need to, but make sure you let me know beforehand.
Yeah. Because
I mostly try to record Thursday or Friday all the videos that I do, depending on if Henry's here or not.
Yeah.
Links to everything else I use will be in the description as well.
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video comes out. A ding
dong.
A ding ding dong.
Crazy frog. Ding 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 ding.
No, you don't get the joke. You don't get when I do 3, don't you?
Yeah, ding ding ding.
Because I have 2 channels, you have 1. 3 in total.
Oh, that's why you do it.
Yeah. That's why at the end of most of my videos, I just do 2.
Ah, okay.
You get it now?
Yeah, now I get it. Alright.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next podcast episode.
Yeah.
I'm Mad Scientist. Out.
See you.